Welcome back to Twin Cities Live. Today we are making some elegant appetizers. They're simple, they're tasty, and they're totally budget friendly.
Sounds perfect. They're pocket pastries that can be filled with your favorite cheese, meat, or sweet treats.
Can you keep them in your pocket?
I think I would keep them in my pocket. Okay. Here is the Cafe 421's owner and master chef, Antigoni.
Hi, Antigoni.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Great.
Good to see you.
So I could just store them in my little apron pocket.
Yes.
And have a snack whenever I...
I've got a couple right here.
Yeah, we're good to go.
That easy.
This is good. So these are kind of inspired, sort of baklava inspired, wouldn't you say?
The dessert one is baklava inspired, and the idea of the triangle, it's very Greek. It's sort of a Greek street food.
Yeah.
You go buy a pastry in Phyllo and eat it as you're walking to school for the kids and stuff like that. So it's like a croissant, but not with croissant dough.
Yeah, it's with phyllo dough.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, how do we make this happen?
All right, well, I'm going to teach you guys first how to work with the phyllo dough so that you can fill them with whatever fillings you choose.
Okay.
We have 3 that we're making today. This is a rosemary and gorgonzola mixture.
Yum.
This is a Kalamata olive, onion, and leek mixture.
I love it.
And then that's walnut and figs. So that's sort of your play on baklava, but way less work.
How happy is your Friday?
All of the above. I know,
my gosh.
I know. It's
Not
pretty
bad,
good stuff.
right?
Anytime Antigoni is here, I'm happy, so that's a good thing.
He eats well when I'm here.
I do.
All right, so I'm going to teach you a cool way to work with the phyllo dough. You want to cut it into strips. When you buy the box, you get a long roll of phyllo like this.
Is it frozen, right?
It is frozen, so you want to let it thaw to room temperature, thaw it in the fridge, and keep it in the box and wrap so it doesn't dry out.
Okay.
And then something my mom taught me, take the roll and cut it in the size that you want the strips before you roll it out.
Oh.
And so you just slice it like that with the sharpest knife you have, and then you have this little pocket of dough, and it just rolls out like that.
Okay, that is a pretty good trick.
Fancy
Yeah,
trick.
otherwise it's all gonna dry out while you're working with it and be difficult.
And so the top layer is just the plastic, and then everything else in there are just layers of dough?
Are layers. There's about 12 or 15 layers.
Okay.
So for the triangles,
Here,
you're going
let's
to
get
use
that out of the
2
way.
layers that I've pulled out for you. If you want to grab the pastry brush,
Yes.
both of you have dough ready to go.
We like when we have our own station set up.
Yeah, it's his and hers phyllo station.
Then we get our own thing going
and
on.
just go down in one long strip so that you don't break the
Like
dough.
I just broke it.
Well, it's been out a little while.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
You're
Oh,
doing
no.
okay?
Oh, you broke it?
No, I broke it.
So this is what happens why you want to keep it in the fridge.
Exactly.
And then covered.
Yep.
Can you
Got that much left of it.
That's not going to
no.
make a good triangle at all.
can you cover it with like a damp paper towel?
You
or
can,
anything?
yep, like I've showed you in the past on the show, if
Yeah.
you put a damp towel over it while you're working on it, it won't get these little curly edges.
Okay.
And it'll make it simple to work with. Use a little teaspoon.
Okay.
And put the mixture at the bottom there.
All right.
And I'll show
go
you
ahead.
this one. Just fold a little bit up there and then fold it into a triangle to the side.
Oh, really?
And then
Yeah.
keep folding.
Yeah.
And tuck the mixture in as you go.
But that's
You
really,
do-
even if some of it breaks, it kind of folds into itself.
Exactly. So you don't need to worry a whole lot about the dough cracking or anything because it's saturated in butter, which acts like glue, so you're going to get a little pocket like that.
Yeah, that's good.
John, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's
Beautiful.
That's really good.
Master phyllo wrapper.
Wow, John, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Have they
and
called that before?
Yeah, I'm sure you have. You hear that all the
the
time.
really awesome thing about all of these triangles, you can make them before your guests come over a week or 2 weeks in advance. Freeze
Like
them
compare.
on
Freeze
a
them.
cookie sheet. Beautiful
Mine?
work.
What is this?
Mine.
What is
This is good. This is
Yeah,
phyllo-y.
that's excellent work. You
That's
can
good.
keep making them if you like. Another thing that I
So
wanted
what do
to
you do?
show.
I'm sorry, just lay them out on a cookie sheet
Lay
and
them out
freeze
on a cookie sheet, freeze them flat,
Yeah.
and then pop them into a freezer bag.
Okay.
And so when your friends come over, you just put them in the oven, 350 degrees, 15, 20 minutes.
Even if they're frozen?
Even if they're frozen,
I like
until
that.
they get golden, like these finished ones that you see here.
Yeah, because I don't like doing this before people come over.
No, because it is a little bit putsy,
Yeah.
but it's simple. It just takes time, like with most appetizers. So everyone, when they're hosting, like you like to host parties a lot, like to think of ways that they can think ahead before the guests
I didn't
come
know you
over.
host parties.
Yeah, you're not, yeah. Haven't you been getting your invites?
Oh,
The e-bite went
He's
to his
always
junk mail.
invited.
we'll talk about that later.
He's always invited. But you want to teach us a trick about leeks, because
I did.
leeks is in this this savory one.
Leeks are in the savory one, and a leek, when you buy it, looks like this. And it's sort of a big scallion. And a lot of times you see a recipe and it says chopped up leeks, but it doesn't really tell you how to deal with the leek.
Yeah.
So the best way to work with the leek is slice the gnarly end off, and then these are usually crispy and curly. Cut those off, and then slice the leek down the center.
Because I always wonder, how much of it do you use? Do you use all the way up through the greens?
Mostly you're going to use about an inch up into the dark green.
Okay.
This stuff is a little bit drier and a little bit crunchier, and it doesn't mix in quite as well to whatever you're cooking. So slice it open like that, and as you see, it's almost like straw.
Yeah.
And there are all these little layers, and you slice them then into half moons.
Okay.
So then they become a lot smaller and a lot more manageable, and then you just have oodles and oodles of leeks. They like multiply tenfold.
Isn't that exciting, John?
Yes.
Oodles and oodles of leeks.
Oodles of leeks,
Yes,
your favorite.
I love it.
Leave me
Try
off the guest list for your party.
Try a triangle, guys. See what you think.
That is so
Yeah.
good. Okay, we got to try it. I want to try this savory one. This is the one with the olives.
Well, I'm skipping
You want
ahead
to
to
go
this
for
one.
dessert?
Sweet.
Go
Yeah,
for
he
dessert.
goes for the sweet. Go
And
for
the
it.
great thing about these is you can fill the dough with whatever
Yummy.
sort of filling that you like. If you're not into nuts, you can do a custard in them. If you don't like olives, you can do
I wanna try that
chicken
one.
and cheese or something like that.
I think
Am
a good
I
one
allowed
for
to
kids
try
would be
each one?
peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly, or like an
Yeah.
apple pie or something like that would
Yeah,
be really
delicious.
awesome.
Ooh, I tried that one. That's
That
good.
one, those are my
This dessert
favorite.
one's really, really good.
Yay!
Nice work.
These
Thank
are
you.
delicious,
you.
Antigoni. Really easy. I love it.
We have the recipes and lots of other recipes too on KSTP.com. Then go and click on Twin Cities Live, and then once you're on that page, go to our Eat tab. Thanks so much, Antigoni.
You're
Awesome
welcome.
work.
Thank you.
All right, still to come on Twin Cities Live, Kim Kardashian's Minnesota native